Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to participate the Big Demo Day, and my name is Michael, the product lead on behalf of the Metabit Global. So, uh, so today I would like to introduce our project, the Metabit, and I hope everyone would enjoy this event. Let's cut the chase, talk about the Metabit, the layer one public chains, which incorporating the cutting edge technology and innovations that makes the Metabit chain could be competitive in the Web3 public chain area. So as the content list show, I will share four items with you and the introduction of the Metabit, our current accomplishments, illustrating of the node staking system, and the next phase planning. So actually, the Metabit project is launching in March 2022 with a 2 million seed round investment. And the goal of the Metabit is building a platform that support large-scale commercial use cases such as decentralized finance, metaverse, social media, and etc. With over 1 year's team's effort, our mainland Explorer are successfully launched in April 23, and our major functions, the node staking, is also open to the public as well. So, the Metabit architecture has the three major components, and the first one is MPOS consensus on our network. The MPOS consensus allows different nodes to run independent functions such as physical operations, verifications, data packaging, and based on the pass mechanism, the validator contribute their computing power to maintain the network stabilities, and in return, the validator will receive our original token BMTC as a reward. So in terms of the innovations, we catch up with the leading trends. So we implement the modular blockchain framework and they can roll out. So pretty much that means the data execution, the data computing and transformations and data packaging could be utilized in the best optimal ways. So beyond the modular and consensus. So similar to the Ethereum liquidity staking derivatives. So we are developing our MLSD protocol, so which will be fully utilize our mining tokens and build the derivative for the DeFi 3.0. And finally, the Metabit foundations recognize the importance of the community development. So the tech team are developing such as SDK series for the platform builders. And as we are more than welcome to embrace any developers and try on in our network. So we will distribute our grants program once we list BM tokens on the exchange. Okay, so let's jump to the second part and the project current achievements. I think with the recognitions and the loyalty from our community early users, we successfully sold 10 million IDO tokens at the end of 2022. And right now, we had over 160,000 active wallet address and 800 active nodes holders with staking over 1 million tokens. We are also undertaking the due diligence for the first tier exchange platform. And as the slides show, except the listing token on the exchange, we will expand double our record and grow up our community in the future. Okay, here's come to the highlights. So no profits and no Web3s, and majority of the Web3 users want to be paid off at the end, and that's the nature of every human being. And the Metabit global economics tokens make more sense than other token economics, as we logically distribute our token releasing, and with a total amount of 1 billion supply left, we provided 68% for node staking, so that pretty much 680 million are used for mining. So let's make it simple. So we have two minor rules. So the validator is Lightning node holders who purchase virtual mining machines. And for anyone who didn't purchase Lightning nodes, we can also be invited as delegators, so who can stake their BMTCs on validators nodes. So the only cost for the validator is 10% mining reward. So that 10% will be reward for any inviters. So it's just a simple way to stimulate the user to invite all their friends to build a BMTC network together. So what needs to be highlighted right now? The current reward API for any staking users is 100%. So that means if you stake 1,000 BMTC at the beginning of the year and without any withdrawing, and at the end of the year, you will get 100 BMTC as interest. And we are targeting the least and stable BMTC token around $2 million on the exchange. So it will be easier for anyone to calculate their reward in the USD dollar. So usually the Lightning node validators break-even period would be 13 months. But with the mining BMTC is becoming BTC is becoming harder, and the break. Oh, I saw someone pop up. Okay, that's all. Let's continue. So join with us earlier and enjoy first phase high interest before the staking amount increase over 10 million. Our reward will be spotlight in the long term. So beyond the 10% invitation reward and the 100% personal mining reward, so the validators also enjoy the benefit from the Metabit system, ecosystem. And the 50% of the gas fee gonna be distributed to them based on the staking weight. And the more BMTC you're staking, and the more gas fee reward you're gonna get from the whole network. So as the Metabit platform will cooperate with many products and applications that include but not limited to the swap, DEX, NFTs, and GameFi. For any interaction requires a BMTC, so gas fee is a long-term benefit for the node holders. And finally, as the validators, we will give the flexibility to them to adjust the commission fee from the delegators. So as delegators staking their BMTC on the nodes, the validator provides a place for them to stake. So that's why the validator can set a commission fee range from 0 to 5%. So that's pretty much a little bit introduction about our mining economic models. So for the next part, it's gonna be our major application planning. So as the slides show that, the Metabit tech team is eager to develop the ecosystem 2.0 to boost up the community. And it involves MPC wallets and NFTs by developing developer communities endorsed with governments and so on. So the Metabit management team has built lots of strategic partners who will bring their application to Metabit chain right now. So the Metabit chain is also the EVM compatible. Therefore, there is no cost for mining Ethereum product to our Metabit. And finally, so the Metabit helps the product to be succeed, and the Metabit is beneficial from the ecosystem. So as more projects launched on the Metabit, and the more gas fee will be generated. So which will also increase demand from the BMTC token. And the high price of the BMTC results in the more staking in high return, and the more staking needs another round of demand of BMTC. So once the flywheel happens, it won't stop. So at the last end, we have a public GitHub show here, and please feel free to talk with us and looking forward to any collaborations if you are the product owners. That's a little bit about introduction of Metabit. Thanks, everyone. If you have any questions, I think it's a good time to free to ask.
Bit 的演讲，那接下来有没有现场的观众朋友有问题的？有什么问题吗 ？Any questions for Metabit？ 那如果没有的话，我们就进入到下一个项目。
Okay, thanks.
好 ，Thanks。